everybody? It's Furry Fan Productions here with another video about MLPG5, and I'm here to discuss about why MLPG5 is cinema, and you guys turned it into trash. So basically, long story short, G5 was telling an awesome story until social media ruined it. So damn you liberals. Just kidding, but anyways, so if you guys haven't heard, we started like in the movie back in 2021. The story was about Sunny Star Scout, trying to solve magic and everything. She meets all these friends like, Izzy Moonbow, Paddles of Storm, and along with Hitch Trailblazer joining in the mix at the very end. So, if you guys aren't aware, after the movie, Sunny Star Scout finally fixes magic with the power of friendship. So yeah. Then there was Tell Your Tale, where they get the new Crystal Bright House. Then on Netflix, we have Make Your Mark. And it's pretty awesome. So yeah, if you haven't seen previously, I made a 30-minute rant of why social media destroyed MLPG5, so go check that out. We literally have the same footage of me playing Ticket 24 in that rant as well, so yeah. You're going to see a lot of these videos coming in today because, G5 is coming to an end, but anyways. MLPG5 was telling a story, They introduced dragons in the 3D series, and in the 2D series, they introduced sea ponies. But yeah. I'm going to give you all the ups and downs of MLPG5 through my perspective. So yeah, I think MLPG5 was pretty fun, It was a great generation. I was expecting it to go down until, when Raw heads to Netflix, but this is fine. I guess we're ending, next week, Kind of sad how we're ending it this way, I was expecting more potential, The storylines were great, The only reason why this generation was ruined due to social media, there were a lot of haters. They never really appreciated the story they were telling them. But, I beg to differ. The actors and animators and story writers of the show, they deserve their flowers because this generation was cinema. And if you want to put it down the drain, then that's your fault. How fucking dare you? By the way, I'm CM Punk. I'm coming up next, by the way. Freaking graduation music from Macho Man. It's true, by the way. But, yeah, so, what should I say here? I mean, I made that 30-minute rant, so, I guess, just go to basics, So, the last chapter of Make Your Mark, Chapter 6, was literally like the best chapter in the whole franchise. We were getting somewhere. We even finally had our second villain introduced, Alora. I was really expected to see more of her, but, yeah, that went down the drain as well. That was like missed opportunity, but I was expecting to see more. Hell, and even Tell Your Tale, it was even said by Oakley herself that she was going to come back from the Together Tree. But I don't think that's going to happen anymore. But there were a lot of users who wanted, more potential in the series. For example, Robin Jax made a bunch of animatics displaying his AU of the battle with Oakley, which I believe is pretty cool. And then there's, Hawk Nightwing, who reviews the series as a general. By the way, this is an OC made by my younger brother, so, it's supposed to be my dad in a suit. I think it's super funny. But anyways, yeah, if we're being completely honest, we were telling a story here until you guys in social media decided to ruin it, so, that is completely your fault, so screw you, social media. I didn't even last like 10 minutes in, and we're only just getting started, so, if we're being completely honest, we were telling a story here. G5 was doing so well. We really were. I was expecting, the whole generation, end by like the 2030s or something, but, there's a lot of G4 stands out there. Those people are the worst. It's kind of their fault they wanted, change everything. So, because of this, you now have a crappy 6th generation that is literally no excuse whatsoever to the whole storyline. Because, it's literally the most out-of-timeline crap you've ever seen. They're literally pulling a SpongeBob Camp Coral, but this time it's Hasbro doing it instead of Nickelodeon. Unacceptable. Yo, if I were Steven Hillenberg right now, I wouldn't make these spin-offs happen. You know, literally what he said in an interview. By the time they do SpongeBob Babies, that's when I'm dead. So, yeah. You're like Solo Sikoa when he made the Team of Bloodline right now. I mean, if there was a fight between Hasbro and Solo Sikoa would definitely win. Because, Hasbro, what you did was unacceptable. And I will never forgive you for what you did to My Little Pony. I'm starting to feel bad for Transformers 1 now. You know, Transformers 1 was cinema, and you ruined My Little Pony forever, you know? My Little Pony's officially ruined, and there's no going back, so yeah, that is your fault. So, you suck, Hasbro, you suck. But anyways. I mean, the story premises was literally, you know, if you guys didn't watch Tell Your Tale, there was an episode called The Lone Alicorn. It is said that Sunny Star Scout was literally the last Alicorn. Hell, and even Make Your Mark Chapter 6, there was an Alicorn kingdom called Skyros. I didn't even know there was a kingdom of the Alicorns. And there was so much lore in this generation, you just threw it all away in the garbage. Like, now we'll never know what's going to happen next. I hate when shit gets canceled. Well, except for Velma. That was pretty good. Thank you for canceling Velma, guys. Velma was a terrible show. What's New Scooby-Doo is 1 trillion times better than that stupid crappy Velma. Like, it was too woke. I'm glad it's canceled. So yeah. I wouldn't even give it a chance. Seamus, you're the whitest man I've ever seen in my life. That's the whitest wrestler I've ever seen. No offense. It's just not fair. It's not fair. I mean, you literally threw away such a good story. I mean, what did they do wrong? Okay, a lot of YouTubers said that the plot was rushed. I beg to differ. I think they were telling the story at a very good pace. They needed some filler too. Take Alita of Avalor, for example. They were telling the story about how Alita was going to be queen, along with all these villains. It took, you know, a long time. You know, they introduced all these friends, they defeated Shariki, and they finally defeated Ash. By the time I got to Coronation Day, I felt like that was a rush special for Elena of Avalor, you know? But I did like the celebrity uses. I like how the 4 Shades of Awesome had their own time for, like, screen time for, like, 10 minutes or something. And then the fact that, you know, Joe Swanson's voice actor, Patrick Warburton, got to participate as one of the, you know, he was the voice of an animated bird, like he said. I wasn't expecting Joe Swanson's VA to be on Elena of Avalor, but here we are. So yeah. Need another drink, William? Okay. You have to excuse my little brother, William. He had a sore throat, and he's getting better, but probably because we screamed too loud at that event. But my sore throat's healing up pretty well. In case you guys don't know, we went to see Monday Night Raw in St. Louis. It was a double show tape. Sorry for using the word show tape. I watched too much Chuck E. Cheese's and Five Nights at Freddy's show tapes. They're pretty good. And also Rocket Fire Explosion. They're pretty awesome. But yeah, it was a double show tape. I got to see what happened, what you saw on Monday and literally next week. So, spoiler warning. Viking Raiders return and beat the shit out of Alpha Academy. Rhea Ripley teaming up with Tiffany Stratton, and so much more. For those of you reviewing that Raw sucked on that Monday, you do realize we taped another show on there, so, like the second part of the 4-hour show tape was pretty cool, so, you guys don't know shit. You guys watching on TV, man, you just had to be there. You just had to be there. It was awesome. But, yeah. Okay, enough of talking about wrestling. Let's get back to the point here. So, you know, My Little Pony was telling a story at one point with this 5th generation crap. And you guys were. But you guys decided to throw it away through social media. It's unacceptable how you put us this far. I mean, we were getting to the good part. You know, Chapter 6 was really, you know, going to be the next part of everything. I was expecting a 7th chapter by the time, you know, the end of the 6th one. But no, Galen Barrow got fired from the studio. Galen Barrow was the director of the Make Your Mark series. Now our last hope is Tell Your Tale on YouTube, which is ending. Oh gosh, is this Dominic Mysterio, you-woo? Bro, seriously, man. Dom Mysterio before Dom Mysterio. Sheamus, you the whitest man I've ever seen. I'm gonna beat up Solo, just kidding. Man, just let me beat up Solo, okay? I don't want to fight you. But seriously, thank you, Solo. Now, not to finish him like Mortal Kombat. I can't even fight you right now. This does not count as a wrestler, by the way. This is not a wrestler. You is not a wrestler. I'm gonna fight you now. Bitch, I'm not talking about Eddie Guerrero. Stop it. Let me get this son of a bitch real quick. Then I'll, you know. Dude, I'm not talking about Eddie Guerrero. He gets his flowers. Oh, and speaking of Eddie, there has been a video that says he's still alive out there. I'm not sure if that's real or not. And his birthday was yesterday. He would have been 57. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually is still alive. Is he still alive? I don't know. I haven't checked the internet yet. The world is weird like that. But, yeah. I mean, wouldn't it be so cool if Eddie was alive all this time? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, you know. He faked his death to avoid paying taxes and shit. But that is no excuse for what happened. But, yeah. So, yeah. So, literally, if we're ending Tell You're Telling a cliffhanger, are we ever going to see Laura get her happy ending? She's literally just going to be reformed. The reason why she was evil in the first place is just so she can get back to her older brother. Or younger brother at this point. Because she was just a little cop when she was playing with that stupid star crystal portal thingy. And she got lost. Like Sonic did when Longclaw died in the movie. Speaking of, I had a weird dream about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, by the way. Like, when Sonic was actually a real hedgehog and he had a badger for a best friend. Like, what the hell was that? It's like I was watching another movie at some point. And the flashback was extremely long, so I don't even know if I was watching Sonic the Hedgehog anymore in that weird dream of mine. So, another weird dream. Where, you know, Arnold from the Magic School Bus was wearing Jewish pajamas, and what the hell, this isn't Roman Reigns. Bro, it's the same guy again from that commercial. Hey, is Dad home already? Yo, hold on a second. What the hell? Scarlet Elizabeth! Yeah, I saw that.
Mr. Squidward, open the damn door!
Yeah, Squidward's voice actor now is Bramrot. So, did I disappear? No way, I'm being defeated. But yeah, Sony Gamers just came in. Go subscribe to her channel. She does Fortnite.
Really?
Yeah. I'm making a rant video on how MLPG5 was wasted, and all the people on the internet My Little Pony was telling a good story until they ruined it.
My Little Pony?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Yo, I'm gonna walk in front of your camera.
Bro, if you would have actually watched the show, you would have known exactly what I was talking about.
I watched the show. I watched it when I was 6.
Not Friendship is Magic, G5. It has a show.
I watched that because you forced me to.
I didn't mean to force you. I thought you liked it.
No, I hated it.
Wow.
The reboot sucks balls.
Give me one good reason why it sucks. Tell me right now.
It sucks because all the main characters died off.
Exactly. The only reason why they're hating on G5 is because everyone in the main 6 is fucking dead. So, yeah. So that is why you're getting an out-of-timeline version where everyone's alive. So, yeah.
Where are the towels?
Yo, Daddy, chill.
What the what you did?
Here you go.
Maddie! Maddie, chill!
Okay, that was from the internet. I'm sorry. Okay, that was random. But yeah, I'm glad I made this a 20-man Royal Rumble instead of a 30 because the last video took too long. But anyways. Wow. Okay, so, my point is, so the only reason why you're hating on the show is because everyone from the 4th generation died. So, that's why G6 is going to have everyone. I mean, how the hell else are we supposed to tell a good story? It was supposed to take place in the future after all, but you guys didn't like that. So, that is why the 5th generation's reputation is officially ruined because It's because of fans like you that ruined the show. Now it's canceled next week.
It's getting canceled?
Yeah, it's getting canceled next week. Yeah, that's your fault. You never even got to appreciate it. Unlike me and Hawk Nightwing and other users that enjoy the show. So, for those of you who hated it for the most stupidest reasons whatsoever, you never gave the show a chance. That's a massive L for you. Massive L. We were trying to tell a story, but you wouldn't even listen, but, I think that's literally all I have to say here, you know? I mean, we were getting story here. You know, Misty Brightdawn had some character development as well. She was pretty good. But none of you really cared. You guys wanted more Twilight Sparkle and her friends. And that's fine. Do you need TP, Scarlet? Right back. I'll be right back. I'm doing something private. You're right. Alright, who won? It was original character.exe, okay. I have no idea who this is, by the way. Probably made by my younger brother. Wow, that is just... So yeah, one last message to you people at Hasbro Studios. Don't listen to your fans, or you're going to make things worse for everyone. I don't know. I ran out of ideas at this point, so thank you for watching. Take care.